It is officially the beginning of the love season. With Valentine's Day being right around the corner, everything is pink everywhere, everything is heart-shaped, and love is in the air. And I think this is a perfect time to have a Bloxburg Build Battle. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I invited my friend Lynn to compete in a Valentine's Day themed build battle. The rules are that we can build anything we want as long as it's Valentine's Day theme. We each have a budget of 100,000 Bloxburg dollars and a time limit of an hour to complete our build. At the end, we'll do a full house tour and you guys in the comments get to decide who wins, Team me or Team Lynn. If you guys want to be featured in one of these videos or participate in one of my build battles, please subscribe to my channel and follow me in my other social media links down below. With that being said, I think it's time to finally begin today's build battle. So let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I have a pretty good vision of what I want to do for today's build. I'm going for kind of like a retro Valentine's Day cafe with lots of pink and hearts everywhere. And of course, a lot of the new Valentine's decorations which came with the Valentine's update. This is kind of the inspiration that I gather. It's very like 60s, 70s vibes diner. Why does it look so bad? No, not happening. Let's start this layout all over again.
Meanwhile.
Alright everyone. For those of you who do not know me, these are the type of builds I usually do. So we're here today doing a Valentine's build, and obviously I'm more into architecture. Like, I'm pretty good at architecture, I would say so myself. So we're building a church because it's kind of Valentine's Day themed. You see the vision, like you get the vision of love, someone getting married, or a funeral, but that's not what we're really here for, okay? So we're gonna start with a church. We're just gonna do a wall like here. I'm thinking 5 blocks wide, okay? Then we're gonna make it kind of long. It's gonna be a small church. This is a mini church. This is not a cathedral. This is not I don't know what other type of churches there are. Mega church? So I don't know.
Okay, this is much better. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous because this is my first time ever doing a build battle on my channel, so I'm not really sure if I work well under budget or under a timer, which is honestly kind of scary because in this case we have both. But it's fine, I'm just gonna trust the process and hope that I do my best. Now, if you're thinking, Mikey, what the f layout, because where is the kitchen, where is the bathroom, where is the parking lot? I know, but I have a perfectly good, reasonable explanation to explain this. You see, I initially wanted to go for something much bigger than this, but being that we only have an hour to complete this, I decided that would be nearly impossible to complete if I added all of this stuff. So we had to sacrifice a few things, which among them were a big industrial kitchen and a bathroom. I guess people here will just have to excuse themselves from the day and pee outside because we have no bathroom at all.
Can you wine? Can you do it on time? Can you wine? Rotate waistline? Can you hear me no bad girl? Can you wine?
I do have some inspiration pictures, of course, which I'll probably share, but we're kind of doing most of this from my own vision. I want to do, even though it's a small church, I want it to have some nice details. So I'm thinking one of my inspiration pictures has something here on the side, like, I don't know if I'm loving this, but we do have an hour. So I don't think today is the day for me to bulldoze and redo and bulldoze and redo. So we're just gonna stick with whatever this is.
Moving on from our toilet situation, I kind of wanted to go for a pink red kind of vibe because of course those are the typical Valentine's Day themed colors. But I still want to keep the whole classic diner vibe with counters, jewels, and fun retro details like neon lights and that kind of stuff. I kind of want this to be the perfect date destination for couples to come on Valentine's without any restrooms. But you guys tell me, would you take your significant other on a date here? If you say yes, I think my job here is complete. Now I decided that I was gonna be patient and do these tiles one by one. So I'm going to skip this part for your guys' viewing pleasure.
One eternity later.
Yep, now that's what I'm talking about. Look at that wonderful, scrub-delicious checkered flooring. Quick question for you guys. Do you prefer Valentine's Day spots like cute cafes, or would you rather go somewhere fancy like a restaurant? Comment down below because I'm actually really curious about this topic. I feel like personally I would like to go to like a more cute cafe, a more relaxed kind of evening, but I've never exactly had a Valentine's date before, so I'm not really sure what couples usually prefer. I'm just imagining this like the perfect little place where you could sit, talk, laugh, eat dessert, and just enjoy spending time together. I want this cafe to feel super warm and cozy, like somewhere you'd actually want to stay a long time instead of just rushing out. Lots of like comfy seating, maybe soft lighting, and just cute decorations to make it more like Valentine's Day theme. Like these booths are perfect. I'm so glad that they came up with a, what was it? I think it was a Bloxburg update where they added these. They're a lifesaver. I needed them for this build and I didn't know yet.
Where is it? I believe it's this one. Again, like I said, it's been a little bit. I'm a bit rusty. It's not that one. It's this one. Yeah. Lovely. Oops. We're gonna just... Wow. Yeah, I think. I think that's going over the wall. I think she's gonna be able to see that. Oops. My bad. This is very basic. This is a very basic palette. Very basic, like 2-color everything. But, you know, I'm not hating it. I like it. That wall. Okay. All right. Now, seriously, just windows. We need to figure out what type of windows we're using on this build. Okay. Oh my gosh. I really do not like any of the windows. Wait, that just gave me like a vision. A prophecy. That prophecy is gone now.
I'm hoping and praying that those stools are facing the right direction because I absolutely have no time to get out of build mode and see if they're facing the right way, so let's just pray and hope. It's at this point that I realized I haven't used any of the Valentine's Day decoration on my Valentine's Day theme build. So I decided I was gonna use this heart shape on like the kitchen because I feel like it just looks aesthetic. Like, I feel like this is a good spot to take pictures. A reoccurring factor of the extended research that I did for this video is that most of these diners have neon lights on the roof, so I decided to replicate that as a need. And I was kind of struggling, as you can see right there, because I'm freaking dumb. And I don't even know what that was. Just ignore that, please. We're not going to talk about that ever again. And we're just going to continue putting these lights all around the roof. Even though I think I should be putting all of my attention on the inside instead of the outside, I still want this place to look aesthetic and kind of accurate to what my vision is. So it's okay to get a little bit distracted. It's not like I'm under a timer or anything. See, it already looks so much better and it only took me like 5 minutes. We're good on time.
Yeah, that's oof. I don't love that. I do not love that. But you know what? A girl doesn't have all day. A girl has an hour. We're just gonna do that. We're gonna just restart fresh. And we'll do it ASMR. Maybe doing ASMR will help us achieve what we're trying to achieve. What do we think? I think so. Tell me in the comments below if you think I'm good at ASMR. I think that's even. But the cross is too short. So we're just gonna go a bit lower. Okay, that's perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. Yes! Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not fighting with it anymore. Build windows. And then we're gonna do a circle window. This one.
it. I'm just gonna snatch this heart-shaped thingy from the inside and put it on the outside. I think I'm gonna keep the red because, again, everything is looking kind of red. I feel like we're missing a few pink tones, but I'm gonna worry about that later. This music box thingamajiggy is an absolute must because it's the most retro thing that I've seen in Bloxburg. I just really wish we could resize it, but unfortunately that's not possible yet, so I'm just going to recolor it to kind of fit into the place. And as I was recoloring it, I remember that I still have no lighting in this place, and I just know if I put it off to later, I'm probably going to forget it and this is going to be completely dark. So I'm just going to do that really quickly before I forget, because I know I will forget. And I'm just gonna color them pink and take off that disgusting yellow. I don't like that yellow at all. We're just gonna color them a soft pink color. I also did recolor the heart to the same kind of light that was on the other lights that I put down, just so it's kind of even and it's not just like this weird off place in the light. I don't know. I just wanted to do that.
Here's the wood texture that I love. Oh wait, that's kind of fitting for a church. Okay, so I got the idea while I was doing that ASMR, which here, I'll do some more ASMR for you guys, just in case you really love it. Rate my ASMR in the comments down below, please. Tell me if you like my ASMR. Where is it? Basement. I got this idea, and we're gonna do it while I do more ASMR for you. Enjoy my ASMR. Roofs. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about my ASMR. I couldn't find it, so I just shouted.
It is now time to clutter this place up because it's looking a little bit empty for it to be a retro place. And of course, we have to use more neon lights everywhere. And I think there's these. Yeah, these are the ones I was looking for. I need those. They're perfect. We don't sell ice cream here, nor do we sell boba, but it's okay. They're still a good addition. Now let's keep adding that Valentine's Day decorations because for this to be a Valentine's Day retro cafe, it's looking quite empty on those. This statue, I wasn't sure if I was going to use it, but I felt like maybe I can do something with it really quick. I kind of had like a little vision. This is going to be kind of like a picture area, like a place where couples can go and take pictures. So I got this from the gardening section, this arc, and then I'm going to recolor it to be roses and like some white flowers. And I think it's going to look pretty cute. It's going to be a little section. Like, I would take my pictures here. Would you take your pictures here? I feel like I would. Another Valentine's Day question while I build. Are you more of a chocolate and candy person or more of a flower and cute gift person? Personally, I feel like you can never go wrong with some flowers. But then again, I feel like I'm biased because I don't like chocolate. I know, the horror. Everybody's always so shocked when I say that I don't chocolate, specifically because that's one of the primary gifts that you get somebody on Valentine's Day. It's always chocolate and flowers. But I'm used to getting chocolate that I throw away or I either give to my dad who will eat them all.
Don't tell monkey.
Bride's wedding colors are pink, 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 and pink. So, pink and white. Cute. Okay, let's copy that. I think it'll copy it all. Perfect. Okay, let's make the altar. I'm thinking of this. Whoops. And scaling it down. Down. Right. Okay. And then moving it just here. We'll color it. I need to look up a wedding altar. I have no idea how a wedding altar looks like.
Wow, this is looking Fancy smexy. I like it. We're gonna keep it. Before anybody says anything, because I can already hear the comments of, Mikey, what about the back of your building? Well, let me tell you that my building has a beautiful back and a beautiful front. Out of sight, out of mind, you know what I mean? But I know if I don't even try on the back side, I'm gonna get freaking fired in the comments. So I'm just gonna quickly do that. Now there's one more thing that I want to add to this cafe because I feel like we haven't reached that full potential yet. It might be a little bit more of another side quest, but I feel like it's gonna look great, so I'm going to add it. I'm convinced now, you cannot convince me out of it. I have made up my mind on these ceiling lights. Are they gonna take forever? Yes. Do I suck with these lights? Yes. Are they gonna look like shit? Probably, but I'm convinced and I see a vision and I must bring that vision to life.
One eternity later.
Well, they don't look so great, but it's too late to try to redo them now. I have no time, so. You know, I'm wondering what Lynn is building over there. Should we go take a small peek? Just a tiny one. Oh, it's a church. Wait, I love that idea. Why did I think of that? Okay, we have to log in now. The inside is finished and we still have 12 minutes to spare, so I'm gonna take this time to make a little parking lot and a little outside area just to give this more of a finished look.
A few moments later.
I just realized that I completely forgot stuff for menus and we only have about a minute left, so I'm going to try to quickly grab all that stuff. No, it's time.
The time's up. We gotta change this light color though, because it is hideous. My altar is extremely empty, but at least everything else looks beautiful. See, and it's lit up like fairly. Shh, we're just gonna sneak in a chandelier in here. Shh. Anything, guys. It's so dark. It's just so dark in here. We need some light color. Okay, that is not in the center of the room. Okay, good enough.
The timer has officially gone off, which means it's finally time to tour both of our builds. And just from looking at the outside, you can already tell that we had completely different ideas for today's Valentine's build battle. Honestly, this video really shows off both of our building styles. Two totally different vibes, two totally different approaches, but both built around the same theme. So let's jump right into the start of this tour. Okay, we're starting this tour with my build first, and I went full energy with the retro Valentine's Day Café. The outside has a little seating area and a small parking lot and this big giant heart in the entrance, which I absolutely love. I want this to feel like an ultimate Valentine's Day spot, something straight out of a retro movie. Right when you walk in, we've got the checker flooring, neon style lights, bold red seatings, and decorations everywhere so the cafe feels more alive in every single angle. We have lots of decals and menus which I got off of Pinterest, and of course we have this statue with an arc. I really wanted this to be a place where you wanted to take your pictures, so I added a lot of areas where you could do that. In the kitchen, we have a little mini fridge to get out snacks to display on the display right here in front. And then we also have an ice cream machine, an espresso machine, and a smoothie machine, as well as some like gift boxes for like to-go meals. And that's basically it for my build. If you guys want to vote for my team, comment down a pink heart down below. And let's get to touring Lynn's build. Lynn absolutely cooked with this one. She went for a church wedding, which I think is very fitting for today's build battle. Right away, you can see the classic stone design that reminds me of a traditional European church. The front is honestly my favorite part because it really shows off her architecture skills. Everything is perfectly balanced and it feels super realistic. Lynn really nailed the atmosphere here. And once you go on the inside, as soon as you walk in, you've got this long central aisle.
But you see, I thought I would've. Oh my fucking
aisle, maybe? I don't know, it's lined with flowers, giving it a super elegant wedding style vibe. Of course, we have lots of pink to fit the whole Valentine's theme. And honestly, I would love to have my wedding here. I mean, look at this altar. I love the flower arc. I love all the decorations and the addition of colors without overwhelming and taking away from the original structure and color of the walls. Lynn did an absolutely amazing job, and if this is your favorite build, comment down a purple heart down below to vote for Team Lynn. This officially wraps up today's build battle, and now it's your turn to comment down below who you think won, Team me or Team Lynn. I honestly had so much fun making this video. It was amazing seeing how differently we both brought the Valentine's theme to life. Huge shout out to Lynn for an awesome battle, and if you guys enjoyed this, don't worry, we definitely have more build battles coming in the future. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. I'll see you all in my next video.
I hope you guys like my build. Please come back for the next one and subscribe to my channel too. Thank you. There you go. That's your outro. Keep it that way too.